And it's off. It won't turn on.
What?
It won't turn on.
Why not?
Sorry, filming. I'm just kidding. So while they are filming,
No.
hey, guess what?
Hmm?
In a second, I'm gonna turn it off with my mind.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Don't
You
be
wanna bet?
mean.
You wanna bet?
I will headbutt you.
Okay. Turn it off with my mind.
Just imagine it runs out of power.
Just wait. I'll turn it off with my mind.
Right, where I'm here, I literally just come over. Right?
Oh.
Get used to having it here. Then you have all kinds of positions you can move to.
What?
My forehead.
What'd it do?
Turn it off. Oh, I didn't actually. It's still filming. I just put a leaf on it.
Top of the fabric.
I just keyed you.
Yeah, you need to have a little peek action. Now remember,
Go ahead, lick my hand.
Oh, it's so sweaty. It tastes like salt. Ugh. Salty.
and with that heel, you have a corner, right? You rotate that corner.
I remember how it was in high
Have
school.
that corner, don't have that bump. Right?
What?
The tricks that people would play.
Now you're not ready to throw a shot from there.
Oh yeah.
Right? How you gonna use your body as your hero, right?
And
That's
off.
back here, so you're ready. Throw that shot. Rotate your hip, throw a shot. Right? What's that? Most definitely. Come on in. You don't have to do that up front. Right? Start from there. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh, that one's wet.
So you're going to want to do work with that every day. Spend 20, 30 minutes a day doing some sort of shot throwing and have that in place, right? Start with just
There you go,
holding it.
Alex.
You know, first week just hold it in place. Second week, then you want to practice.
There you go, Alex. I put leaves on it.
Throw the shot, you bring it back up. Get those muscles built up.
Been out of armor for a while, you kind of forget how much you love it until you get back in.
When are we arming you up in some gear?
I already have his chest plate, and those are my legs right there that he's using. Chris has got the elbows. I have your lacrosse gloves. I just need something to put them over.
Ready to rock?
Yes, and I need a shield. I kind of have a sword, but it doesn't have a basket.
What kind
You're
of shield do you want?
14, right?
13.
13.
Yeah.
But he's in youth combat.
I'm not.
He could be.
I could be, but I'm not.
3 years away from me getting to hit you with a real stick.
No, actually, I'm gonna start fighting at these practices when I'm getting my full armor, because this is an authorized practice, so I'm allowed to fight you.
Oh, that's a good point.
I already thought all this out.
That's going to be, you have the shield now, so now you can strap it on.
So I want to start practicing as soon as possible, but I'm not allowed to fight in like Chinese and stuff. So I'm still gonna be
By the time you're 17, you'll be able to get crowned.
No,
Well, why not?
maybe win a couple roses, but
I mean, by that time, you'll have been fighting for as long as I have now.
well, you've only been fighting
4 years, yeah.
3 years,
4 years.
or 4 years, yeah.
Yeah, and like,
Really?
and like, I've probably missed at least a year in
Yeah.
total. With between this break.
But have you won a crown?
No, I have not. But I haven't been practicing as much as you probably will be.
Yeah,
Because Dreki's gonna be riding you hard.
Yeah. If I'm anything as good as him.
And you're a lefty,
Yeah.
which everyone is gonna hate you. And I mean everyone. Even lefties hate other lefties.
But yeah, so I got legs. I have padded pants that I can put and then like make my legs bigger so that way those fit. That have a built-in cup. I have the chest plate. I have his old one. Elbows. I need. I think I'm gonna get his cuffs, but he's gotta finish making his other ones that look nice. Then I'll get his cuffs. Neck and helmet. And I can't use his shield because it's got a crack in there. We're just gonna move it into decoration in my room. It's just like sitting on my bed. Gauntlets, demis.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Then maybe something harder than this.
Yeah. You're probably gonna want that. You're not gonna get hit on the foot hardly ever.
Oh, yeah,
But
but
when
just
you
to,
do, you're
like-
gonna want something tougher than that.
Yeah, like some boots.
Yeah.
And one of the ones that he has over there was Fergus's old one, and it doesn't have a basket on it. But I'm gonna try and find a basket and put that on there.
So I've got these on my shins.
I actually have some shin stuff if it needs to go underneath those, like from across. But
My dad got the ones that only go up to like halfway.
yeah,
And when I saw those, I was like, that's gonna. I wasn't really comfortable with that. But then, after like 4 years of fighting, I've never gotten hit in the shins. Like I've occasionally gotten hit in the back of the shins where all the meat is when someone tries to wrap me and accidentally goes way too low.
Yeah.
But I've never gotten hit in the front. So if you have shin guards, chances are you're only gonna need like up to here.
oh, yeah. I have those. You played lacrosse? Did you ever play lacrosse?
Lacrosse? No.
No. Okay.
No, I was never into sports.
Did you ever watch them, like how the goalies?
I was never into sports.
Okay.
Like
well,
I didn't even know how football worked until like a year ago.
It's all good. Neither did I. I like sports, but just football was never my thing. And now next year I want to try out for defense's spot on the high school team because I can push people out of the way, and
Yeah, you
this
can.
is really gonna help me build my tolerance for pain,
that you're
or
not
just
wrong
make
with
me
that.
even more of a little baby.
No, you're not wrong with that. When the adrenaline kicks up, well, I will say the sport isn't for everyone, and you're not gonna really know for 100% certain whether it's for you until you actually start getting hit. That being said, adrenaline does wonders for pain. And your ability to ignore it and push through it. There are little, like, even now. I mean, this was a fairly minor thing, but like, I didn't earlier today, like, it was like this portion of my finger was like covered in blood, and I didn't even notice it happened until I took off my gauntlet, and like 10 seconds later, I glanced at my hand and was like, oh. Huh.
It's a whole different thing playing with that.
That's not supposed to happen. I sprung a leak. This is relatively minor, but like I'm fairly certain I've got at least like 1 or 2 bruises now that I'm not even gonna notice until a little while later.
Yeah. And then going back to the armor thing, I don't think I'm really gonna get my own helmets for a couple of years.
Helmets are expensive.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm probably gonna have loaner. Well, I'm gonna have to use a loaner for a while.
You could do what Dreki did and make your own.
Well, actually, he bought that and then put it together.
Well, yeah, but it was still a lot cheaper than
Yes, and,
buying a complete helmet. My helmet that I have is a fairly basic helmet. Dad said that it's about $500.
Oh, okay.
I think Dreki might have gotten his set for like 200 or something like that.
We're gonna have to pad that ass a little bit.
So one thing.
Oh, did he hit where I think he got hit?
The one thing that I think I'm not gonna do is what Dreki did, and how his has got like rivets every inch.
Yeah.
I can't. That was too much work because it took 2 people to do his helmet,
Yeah.
and that was a pain in the butt. So I think I'm gonna get one more like Conrad's, but like separate, so it's like the full face and then back, and to put them together, and not just rivets everywhere.
Yeah.
Just makes it easier. And it doesn't help that Toka wanted to start fighting the same time I started.